Hey everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to the Can It Be Frank Show. It's I got a cool T-shirt someone sent to me, so it's really cool. Thank you for watching. Excited for my our next little podcast we have going here tonight. Very special, meaningful episode we have going. As you've probably noticed, for those of you that might watch, this is I find a sports theme here and there. And tonight I got one of my favorite people in the world ready to talk sports. Particularly, we're going to talk football tonight. My nephew, Matthew Davidopoulos, he is a 14-year-old freshman at Westford Academy. He is what I've considered a savant of sports. He just knows it. He studies it, especially Boston sports, Celtics, Bruins. What are the other ones? Celtics and Patriots?
Sox.
Okay. Yeah, Sox. Yeah, sorry. I can't keep up. I'm terrible. And by the way, he's going to grill me on how bad I am with my statistics later on in the program. But we're going to have a nice, fast, tight 30-minute podcast tonight that I hope you all enjoy. Matt and I have been talking about this for a long time, and we finally just booked a date, and he's here tonight, and I'm so excited to have him here. So we're going to have fun. Like I said, Matthew is a freshman in high school. He's studying, actually, he has a class in journalism. He had aspirations of actually potentially being a sports broadcaster or a sports media person. And he actually knows his stuff. He's a very handsome, confident, smart young man. And I'll put him over so you can see him. Oh, yeah, there he is. Yeah. Oh, look at him. Yeah. Cocky little something. I wanted to swear because we're on a podcast, but I won't quite do so because, I want him to share this with his classmates and his teammates and his coaches and all these people. But so we'll try to keep it clean. So before I let Matthew talk, here's what he came up with that I thought was so doggone brilliant. Is he has an expression called BTM. BTM. You know what that stands for? Bet the mortgage. That means when Matt feels good about a game, could be a football game, a baseball game, a basketball game, it doesn't matter. When he feels a good inkling, and I know he's a young man, he's an underage gambler, technically.
Whoa.
Technically,
It's under my dad's name.
Yeah, it's under,
Don't
under your
worry about it.
dad's name. Matt says, Uncle Frank, BTM. And guess what? I do it, I bet it, and he's usually right. So this is the Matthew Davidopoulos BTM Bet the Mortgage podcast. So we have a few topics. Then Matthew's going to give off some picks, and then he's going to quiz Uncle Frank, and we're going to close out with that. So without further ado, hello, Matthew.
Hi. Good to be here.
Good to have you. So before we dive into just pure wagering, Matthew, why don't we talk a little bit about our beloved New England Patriots?
Yeah. What a disaster right now. I went to Sunday's game.
You did go to the Sunday's game, that's right.
End of the third quarter, you would have thought the game was over. Everyone was filing out of there.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Piling out?
Everyone.
Did you go?
I did.
Yeah, I would.
Left
I'd have
it
gone to the
there.
second war.
Yeah.
So, all right, bud. What's the problem, Mark Jones? What's the problem?
Everything. I mean, the O-line is bottom of the league, and Mac gets no time and receivers can't get open. I mean, we just signed Juju to an $11 million contract, and he's been terrible.
He's been,
It's been a complete disaster of assets from Bill. He can't pull together a good team.
all right. That you just opened the door. What should we do with Bill Belichick?
He's a great coach. He always has been. The defense is still pretty solid, but
Yeah.
he just can't put together talent anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he ever has, really. I mean, he had Tom Brady to cover up all his,
I know.
miscues.
Yeah, his miscues. Yeah, I agree, buddy. What's their biggest fault, Mark Jones? But besides, like, what do you think's the biggest thing that's wrong?
Probably the O-line.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
32nd in a lot of statistics. And it just seems like this season's not redeemable. It seems.
Mm.
It's just on the next year. Really, we gotta.
Mm. So if you're Bob Kraft, Matt, what can you do right now? Redeem? Is there even a move? Do you get rid of Mac? Do you
I
try
don't
to
think
do
so.
something?
I don't think there's. I mean, there's quarterbacks you could trade for, but there's nothing good around the offense. There's nothing good that quarterback can do. There's not a lot of quarterbacks that can save the offense. You're not getting Mahomes or Lamar or someone that can really help this offense out. So
we have no weapons.
no weapons.
Correct, right?
No weapons.
Tough, man. We've had a good run.
It's been a good 20 years.
Yeah, I know, and you don't even remember half of the good ones.
No.
You're 14. So what's the first Super Bowl Tom Brady Super Bowl do you remember?
Atlanta.
Oh.
Seattle was too young for Seattle.
You went for that one?
Too young.
The Malcolm Butler?
I was like 5, yeah.
That was a pretty good one, man.
It was a good one.
I gotta be honest, you missed a good one.
I miss
You were 5.
I miss being a good football team.
Yeah, I don't know. So what's your prescription? Is there anything for this team this year?
This year, no.
No.
I don't think so. I mean,
what's their final record?
Best case scenario, we get like 8 wins, maybe 7 wins.
Best case.
But then we end up with a mid-draft pick, and we're just gonna run it back with this same meh next year.
Position-wise, who would you draft as a player next? Not a player, as a position next.
I want to say quarterback, but it's the incredible quarterback class this
coming out
draft. Yeah,
there is,
but you gotta be in that top 4 to get the top 2 big names.
They might be, bud.
They could be, but
so all right. Wouldn't you say receivers? No receiver.
No receiver. I mean, definitely a need, but you could throw money at a guy. You could pay a guy. I don't trust Bill though to go get a receiver. I mean, he paid Juju, that didn't work out. He let Jacoby Myers walk, and now he's playing great in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
He picked N'Keal Harry over AJ Brown and Deebo Samuel, and just can't get a receiver at all for the life of them.
So I'm going to ask you the question that everyone on sports radio is talking about. You know what? You understand as good as they do. Has the NFL football game bypassed Bill Belichick? Is he too old? Is he too far gone?
It's a possibility. We were just in the playoff 3 years ago, but we haven't won a game since 18.
Mm.
And
I never thought. See, this is stuff I
don't. So the defense is still top tier, but now with injuries to Judon and Christian Gonzalez, it's pretty rough. So the offense has definitely passed by Bill. You just can't put together a competent offense.
I agree, man. I wish I could disagree with you, but we had to talk about it because that was, what was the number? 72-3 in the last 2 weeks?
Games, I think something like that. 70-something to 3.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right. Well, I agree with you on all counts. So, I mean, let's dive in a little bit because, you and I love to, we started out, you're 14. I think you were about 9 or 10. You and I used to love to start betting games. Just you and I, a couple bucks. We used to bet chicken wings.
Yeah.
We bet a lot of things. And always fun. And now you're like, you actually know your stuff. And you used to beat me even then when I couldn't believe. Matt beat me again. And then you never forgot. You had a very good memory. I don't know if you remember that. Because you have a good memory. But you used to constantly tell me, like, hey, Uncle Frank, you owe me some chicken wings, I say, damn it, chicken wings, cheese sticks. You and I eat a lot together, right?
Yeah.
We should have got a food sponsor for this day. So our friend, I know you follow, and I follow, and he's a good guy, also a gambling guy, is Mr. Dean Emerson. And his catchphrase is what? Electing, yeah. And I love it. However, I think I like Bet the Mortgage a little more.
It's a good one.
We might start BTM.
We gotta.
We might start using that for us.
BTM.
BTM. And I love it. On Sunday mornings, I love to come by your house and I'll say, Matt, who's the BTM? And you'll always have the first answer. And I have to say, through the first 5 weeks of the NFL season, you've been spot on. So without changing that, let's just start out. I know you have your notes kind of prepared. So some people love the college game, like myself, and some people love the pro game. You love both. So let's just talk about, we're going to talk a little college. And what I'd like you to give us, or give our viewers and our listeners, is you pick whatever amount of games, but then I want you to give the BTM game, like the lock of the week kind of game. Like you guarantee it. We use point spreads. Let's face it.
Yep.
We're all doing it. So without any order you want to do, Matt, give us some college picks starting for this Saturday.
So we got Ohio State minus 19.5.
Ohio State 19, and against who?
Ohio State is
It's all right. Take your time.
they're playing Purdue.
Ohio State against Purdue.
Minus 19.5.
They are 19.5 point favorites.
Ohio State's doing the three seed, and Purdue is just their offense is pretty incompetent.
Clunker,
Yeah,
incompetent.
I would
19. You would bet you would take Ohio
I would
State
take Ohio
and the
State
points.
minus 19.5.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Minus 110 right now.
You like the money line or the straight bet?
Straight
Okay.
points.
Excuse my cough, pal. All right. So first pick of the week is Ohio State 19.5 against who?
Against Purdue.
Purdue. Okay. So lock that in, people. Okay. Next college pick, Matt. Who do you think? Who'd you like?
We got Mr. Primetime against Colorado minus 11.5. Colorado minus 11.5 against Stanford.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What do you like?
I got Colorado minus 11.5.
Colorado's going to cover?
Yeah. They're going to cover minus 105.
105. 11.5 spread. You would bet Colorado. Prime time, Mr.
Yeah.
Prime. What a season it's been, huh?
I know.
Too fun. Way too fun.
Already 2 more wins than last year for Colorado.
It's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
He's changed college football, let's face it. His son's a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Sador.
How do they pronounce it?
Sador?
Sador?
It's something like
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I think it's Sador.
something.
Yeah.
Sador. So all right, our next college pick, Colorado, minus 11.5
11.5.
against Stanford.
Stanford.
Okay. All right, that's a good pick. What's your BTM college pick?
I got UNC and Drake May minus 3.5 against Miami.
University of North Carolina.
Yeah.
Minus 3.5 against Miami.
Yes.
Did you see what happened to
12
Miami last week, by the way?
UNC. Yeah.
Was it the worst decision in college football history?
It's up there. Or just take the knee.
Take the knee. Did you see? It was unbelievable, buddy.
Yeah, that coach.
He should have been fired on Monday.
Yeah.
Right? That was awful.
I was
They said it was.
embarrassing.
Did you listen to the announcement too?
The
Like they was commentating. They were like,
yeah.
take a knee, take a knee,
Yeah,
take a
just-
knee.
Lost for words.
Lost for words. All right. So we are taking who then?
We're taking UNC minus 3.5.
UNC minus 3.5 against Miami. Where is the game?
It's a wonderful play.
I'm
UNC.
gonna guess it's at UNC.
Yeah, it's the bottom team, right? Yeah. UNC.
Okay. At UNC 2.5. I love that. So that's your BTM college.
I think so.
Okay. 2.5 BTM. Bet the mortgage. For Matt. Okay. So we'll clean off the old Saturday slate. Let's head to those big fat NFL guys. I wanted to say something fresh, but I want to keep it clean. So you can, Matt, you can give us 1 pick, 2 pick, 5 picks, 10 picks, like whatever you like, and then you bet the mortgage pick.
All right, so we're starting off with Kansas City. Thursday Night Football. We're playing the Broncos.
So hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I have to tell people this. We are recording on a Wednesday evening. So this will be posted tomorrow. You'll see it. So Matt's talking about a Thursday game. So when you want to get your bet in tomorrow, and obviously your Saturday and Sunday picks. So you'll see this tomorrow, but Matt's predicting on a Wednesday. Sorry, Matt. Continue.
Lines could change.
30 Thursday night football. Go.
Thursday night football, Chiefs Broncos. We got Chiefs minus 10.5.
Ooh.
The Chiefs have not beaten the Broncos since 2015. I was 6 years old. I was in second grade back in 2015. I mean, the Broncos are one of the biggest dumpster fires in football. Haven't beat them since Peyton Manning. I mean, it's awful.
They have not.
They have not.
So we are taking
Chiefs minus 10.5.
a lot of points, buddy.
Kelsey's a little banged up. Travis Kelsey's a little banged up.
Travis Kelsey's a little
But
banged up.
the Broncos defense is one of the worst in football. They're allowing 36 points a game
They suck. Yeah.
with 450 yards per game. It's awful. Awful up in Denver.
It is a dumpster fire in Denver.
Yeah.
It is. All right. Okay. All right. Next game.
All right, so we got Bears money line against the Vikings.
Bears, Vikings. Okay. What are we at?
The Bears have been on the rise recently, while the Vikings have been falling off a cliff. I mean,
You're right. You're
yeah,
right.
the Bears just put up 40 on the Commanders. DJ Moore just had 230 yards and 3 touchdowns. It's just doesn't feel just looking pretty good recently.
Okay.
And like the Bears.
Bears, and what's the spread? I'm sorry.
I had money line. I
The
think
money
they're
line of the
getting-
Bears,
I
which
think
is
they're
what?
getting 2.5.
So you're betting the Bears.
Yeah, I'm getting Bears money line. I believe.
Yep.
I believe they're getting 2.5. Do a quick check. Yeah, the Bears are plus 2.5, but then money line is plus 126.
Okay.
So I play right with that.
I like it. I like it, buddy. Okay.
Vikings passing offense have been very good, but now Justin Jefferson's out, the number 1 receiver, and he's accounted for 1/3 of their yards. So
Did you just say it counted?
yeah.
You learned some big words there,
Oh.
Westwood Academy.
Okay.
All right. Okay. This is your next pick. What else you got?
All right, and then we got Niners minus 6.5. Right now, against Cleveland.
Oh.
So at this moment, Deshaun Watson's availability is up in the air. We don't know if he's playing on this Sunday. The 49ers have just been absolutely dismantling their opponents this year. They just beat the Cowboys by 32 on national television. The Cowboys have been one of the best teams of football, and San Fran has absolutely embarrassed them. So
Okay. So
I
lay it
like-
out. What's your pick?
I like Niners minus 6.5.
I like nice. Is that's not your BTM?
That's not my BT.
Okay. That's not your BTM. Okay. Continue. Whatever you keep going. You go.
All right, so we got one more, and then we got the BT.
Okay, pal.
All right, so this is a big one. We got Dolphins minus 13.5 against Carolina. A lot of points, but Panthers just can't buy a win. They're 0-5 right now. Only team that doesn't have a win this year. The number 1 overall pick, Bryce Young, has been getting pressured every single play, and the receivers haven't been helping them out at all. The Dolphins scored 70 points just a few weeks ago. There's a ton of speed all over that offense with Tyreek Hill, Raheem Mostert, and Jalen Waddle. I don't think the Panthers will have any answers for them. So I'm taking Dolphins minus 13.5.
Dolphins minus 13.5. Okay.
Now, the BTM.
The
of
BTM
the
of NFL football for this weekend is
Bengals minus 3 against Seattle. So
Tell
Joe
me-
Burrow has
Okay.
been battling injuries all season. But last week he says he felt the healthiest all season. And after that, the Bengals scored 34 points and Burrow threw for 370 yards and 3 touchdowns. This is a really get back on track game for the Bengals. They can go in like
So which are you a Joe Burrow guy?
oh yeah.
I'm a Joe Burrow guy. I think he's
He's had a rough start to the season. but
yeah, rough start. I think he's the
Bengals-
real deal.
The Bengals are starting to get back on track, and I think they can keep it going against Seattle.
So your BTM is
Bengals minus 3 against Seattle.
Bengals minus 3 Seattle. Hear that, everyone?
BTM.
Those are your BTMs. Bet the mortgage. Know what that means? Like collecting. Like all these phrases. Go bet it. Matt knows what he's talking about. He studies it. If you haven't heard, he's a student of the. Okay, so I won't make you go back and repeat them all. So hopefully, all you listening, pay attention. We gave you your picks. Your BTM college was what? One more time.
It was US. No, sorry. It So it's
okay.
UNC minus 3.5.
UNC minus 3.5 on your college Saturday. Bet the
Yeah.
mortgage, BTM.
BTM.
And your professional NFL pick for BTM, bet it all, would be
Bengals minus 3 against Seahawks.
Bengals minus 3. There it is. You want to make money? Do you want to like have a good life? BTM.
BTM.
He knows what he's talking about. I'm telling you. All right, Matt. That's why you're here. Knows his stuff, guys. I'm telling you right now. Future sports journalist Matthew Davidopoulos, freshman, Westford Academy. We're going to share this around. It's going to be a great podcast, great show. So, for those of you that like to wager on football, I'm not going to waste any more of your time with our talk. However, I'm allowing my nephew to embarrass his Uncle Frank, one of my favorite people. And I said, Matthew, I love sports. First of all, let me say this. I love sports. I watch them constantly. However, I can't watch early season basketball, early season hockey. He's wearing a stupid Bruins shirt. And really, who cares? Game 1, 82 games. We'll see in June. Who cares? Celtics don't get me going. The Red Sox don't even get me going again. However, Matt watches it all every night. In Matthew's house, there's no TV shows, right? There's no TV shows. It's sports. And so I'm allowing him this opportunity to ask Uncle Frank a few questions. And I don't know the questions, I promise you. And I'm already terrified of what he's going to ask me because he's going to embarrass me. But we're going to close out this podcast, this show tonight. Him asking me some sports questions that probably most sports fans would know, but I sadly do not. So, what do you got, Matt?
The Red Sox coming off an embarrassing season.
Terrible. Worst season.
They had 54, something in that ballpark, players put on a Red Sox uniform this season.
54?
54. Crazy amount.
Okay.
Crazy amount.
Oh, boy.
How many can you name?
All right. You got Clay Buchholz, Wade Boggs, Dwight Evans, and
We're talking this season. You're going back like 20 years.
Alex Cora.
Coach. Close enough.
This isn't.
Just one. We got it. I met him at spring training.
Andrew something.
No.
Oh.
He's in Chicago.
The left-handed guy. Nice guy.
Met him. Spring training.
No.
Which game won the World Series in 2018?
Always hurt.
Always hurt.
What's his name?
Chris Sale.
Chris. Okay, I win. Okay.
No, not really.
That's it. That's all
You
I
don't got anyone else?
Nope.
Rafael Devers?
Who's that?
Third baseman?
Nope.
We just paid him $300 million?
Who else? Name 5.
Name 5? Alex Verdugo, Brian Bayout, Tristan Cassis.
Really?
Yeah. Plenty of guys.
Those aren't even real people.
They're real
You
people.
just made up names.
Okay.
All right. All right.
you
Next
wouldn't know
question.
if I
Next
did.
question. All right. You win one. Go.
The Celtics made 2 blockbuster trades. Celtics made...
You asked me a Celtics question?
Yeah.
All right.
Celtics made 2 blockbuster trades this
Blockbuster.
offseason.
Jeez, you're so drunk. Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Can you name the 2 guys we got or the 3 key players we shipped out?
It's a real question.
Yeah.
Satch Sanders, Larry Bird, and Kevin McHale.
A little bit off. A little bit. Slow.
I wish I was joking.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Marcus
Give
Smart.
the answer.
Marcus Smart.
With the green hair?
He's gone.
You would have a picture?
He's
Oh, he's
gone.
gone? Good. See
in
it.
Memphis.
Oh, your buddy. He's
He's
taking
in
pictures of them.
Memphis.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
posted
yeah.
all your pictures, but
He's in Memphis.
yeah. Okay.
Did Rob Williams? You liked him.
Tall guy.
Tall guy.
Big dreads.
Yeah.
I liked him. He's gone?
He is in Portland.
Maine?
No.
Oh.
Trailblazers.
Oh. All right. What's he doing in Portland?
He got traded for Drew Holiday.
All right. Keep going. Tough guy.
We got Drew Holiday and we got Kristaps Porzingis.
Drew Holiday. Who's Drew Holiday?
He was a Milwaukee Buck last year and won the championship a couple of years ago.
Oh, that guy.
No idea.
And what was this part of that question? I'm not going to get it. You can help me.
Just name a couple of guys.
I don't got one.
the
Marcus
trade.
Smart.
I already told you that.
Oh, Trevor Edelman.
Trevor Edelman.
That's really good. I can't name him. Brown.
Jalen.
Zach Brown.
Whoa.
Jalen.
Not
Zach Brown.
Wasn't part of the question, but we'll take it.
He's a player?
No, I know, but I'm talking about the guys we traded.
I don't care about that.
All right.
I don't know the guys we have.
That's true.
Let alone the guys we.
That's true.
All right, next question. Let's go.
All right.
One more.
Can you name
Oh no.
3 NFL players that are not a Patriot?
That are not Patriots?
Not Patriots.
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah?
Bucky Showalter. Joe. Broadway Joe Namath. Russell Wilson. Peter Brady. Steven Stevenson. How'd I do?
Probably someone out there named Stevenson. Yeah.
At
Joe
Russell.
Namath. He doesn't play anymore.
Namath.
Doesn't play
You
anymore.
have a picture with him too?
He's like dead.
I posted all your pictures.
Yeah.
You have a picture. You have a picture with Joe Montana
Jerry Rice.
and Jerry Rice. Same
Yeah,
picture.
Same picture.
I posted it the other day. If you folks haven't seen it, go to the Can I Be Frank Facebook page. It's amazing. This kid's seen everybody, met everybody, and so I want to tell a quick little story. We're done with our quiz. I'm done. I get killed, so we're done our quiz.
No, we
However,
started.
when when you met Russell Wilson,
Yeah.
what'd you say to him?
Should have ran it.
For those of you that are worse sports fans than I am, Russell Wilson threw that dreaded Super Bowl pass at the goal line that who intercepted? Malcolm Butler. And it was the worst play in the history of the Super Bowl, and Patriots win the Super Bowl. So Matt has the opportunity to meet Russell Wilson many years later, right? 2020. Russell's signing autographs. Matt and my brother-in-law, my sister's husband Paul, are at the game, and he walks over to sign Matt's autograph. Matt's like, should have ran it. He was absolutely floored from what I know. I wasn't there. But I know it was just a humbling moment for arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the last 20 years. But yeah, should have ran it.
It happens. Yeah.
So, folks, you have your BTMs, you have your Bet the Mortgage picks. You can rewind, listen. This podcast will be posted on Thursday, October 12th. Tomorrow, we are recording tonight, the Wednesday. Obviously, it's a little early, so things could happen. People could get injured and all that good stuff. But mark my words, this guy knows exactly what's going on with the sports scene in Boston. He's got a beautiful future. We are trademarking BTM, Bet the Mortgage, and by we, I want to capitalize on him. So yeah, I don't care. I'll steal your money. I don't care.
All right.
Matthew Davidopoulos, fantastic sports fan, sports lover, knows what he's talking about. If you weren't paying attention, rewind it. He knows exactly what's going on. And I would absolutely, if you have a bookie or a DraftKings or a, what's the other one? FanDuel comes. You know what I mean? That's why he's here. He helps me out. Him and I have fun bets every Sunday and Saturday, and it's great. So it's a pleasure having him. Hope you enjoy watching and listening. And go make some money. BTM?
BTM.
Okay. Good night, all.